Hey Bill, we're talking perennials at Darwin. It's part of the 2021 California Summer Trials. I'm Chris from Growertalks.
Bill from Tech on Demand.
And we're going to talk about something they're calling sun fern. It's an Artemisia that you might not know the species of, but Bill here is an expert in pronunciations.
It is gmelinii. Starts with a G.
I could hear that in your voice there. The G is apparently silent. Artemisia gmelinii. This is called sun fern, and there's two of them. The deal is here, it's a foliage plant. It gets little inconspicuous yellow flowers, a few of them, but nothing to really think about. The deal here is this beautiful fern-like foliage, takes full sun, great accent plant, works in the landscape or in containers, obviously. Not invasive, so you don't have to worry about it spreading too far. It stays pretty compact.
Drought tolerant. I mean, I think that this is a really nice kind of a bulletproof plant for all sorts of uses.
There's two of them. Let me spin the sign around here. This one is Olympia. Olympia is a little bit more green and a little bit more vigorous. And then Arcadia is a slightly more gray-green and a little bit more compact. We asked about, well, you know, what do you do with it? You can trim it anytime you need to keep it under control. You can, like we said, pots, in the ground. It's just sort of a multi-purpose fern alternative for the sun. The next thing we want to take a look at is this is definitely a blooming plant. This is not just a component plant by any means. This is a Buddleia Davidii called Chrysal. Tell us about this one, Bill.
Well, obviously by the name, you're going to know that this is a great pollinator plant. It's a compact series. It's going to bloom from spring all the way through late summer, and even when the blooms fall off or when they start to peter out a little bit, it still shows really nice color and keeps those blooms coming.
Right, and look, there's pollinators that work on this. Although it's a butterfly bush. What's a bee doing on a butterfly bush?
Maybe it thinks it's a butterfly, Chris.
It could be. Why not? 5 colors in that series, and it's root hardy in zone 5, which means the root won't die, although the stems will, and it's stem hardy in zone 6. So it'll grow maybe 2.5 feet in, say, zone 5, and maybe up to 3.5 feet in zone 6.
With 5 colors.
Lots of colors.
Blue,
there.
cranberry, pink, purple, and white.
Nicely done. All right, the last thing we want to take a look at, we're getting back to sort of the component-y kind of plants, or the foliage plants in the garden. First, we've got 2 different Lysimachias. One called Nighlight. This is Lysimachia alfredii. And then we've got Lysimachia firefly, which is Lysimachia congestiflora. Interesting species they have here. But you see this interesting foliage, got a nice texture and kind of a greenish brown to it. Get some little inconspicuous yellow flowers you see here on the firefly. So that's a fun little plant, zone 5 to 9.
It'd be a really nice container plant in the shade.
And that's the key. It's something for the shade besides, what else are we looking at here?
Heuchera.
Heuchera. So if you love Heuchera, and you know, there are approximately 2,308 different ones now.
Yes.
Let's make it 2,309 or 10 with a couple of new ones we're going to see up here at the top. Carnival cinnamon stick, which is as vivid red as it gets. And actually 3 varieties here. Carnival Burgundy Blast. Obviously it's burgundy colored. And Bill's personal favorite, actually I like this one a lot too, Big Top Caramel Apple. And I love this because so many of these Heuchera seem to have kind of the same habits. Lots of great colors, but that is one of the biggest.
Yep, big stature plant, big foliage, and is definitely named by someone I know and love. That'd be me.
Not the caramel apple part though.
No, just the big top.
Oh, well, I like the caramel apple better. Anyway, perennials, vegetative perennials from Darwin Perennials here at 2021 California Summer Trials, better known as CAST.